unity defined by Charles Fillmore. This is our opening statement for today, our welcoming peace. So I'd like us to read this aloud together, starting with the word unity is a link, the quote. All right? Are you ready? Have you got your... All right, together. Unity is a link in the great educational movement inaugurated by Jesus Christ. Our objective is to discern the truth in Christianity and prove it. The truth that we teach is not new, neither do we claim special revelations or discovery of new religious principles. Our purpose is to help and teach mankind to use and prove the eternal truth taught by the Master. Amen. Today's message is the 4 T's. The 4 T's is a program that was created by a Unity minister named Stretton Smith. And the full title is Tithing, that's the first T, of your time, talent, and treasure to experience a consciousness of prosperity and more abundant living. So I'm going to tell you about that today. In community, we grow as we give. So what do we give? How do we give? This month, we're circling the wagons to gather up memberships, but take note, membership here is not an if-then proposition. Your involvement in this journey of love is not conditional on membership. In our brochure, does it say anything about becoming a member? No, it doesn't. What membership does is give you a voice in the decision-making by having the right to vote at membership meetings where business decisions are made, you see. It is something that you take on by your own volition. But the 4 T's is tithing of your time, talent, and treasure to bring into your own life a consciousness of prosperity and experience more prosperous living. In this Unity Church, we have long been established in a culture of giving. There's a wonderful flow of serving, of taking responsibility and sharing it, and of giving. Our gifts come in so beautifully in divine order. We have teams of individuals who insist on not being named and formally acknowledged, but they welcome our youth and chaperone them to special events. They keep our building in good repair. They keep our outside grounds looking good, and who provide scrumptious meals that raise monies for us that keep our expenses managed, like today. But we always need the support of all of us to sustain the ongoing life of this Unity congregation. Here are the opportunities for each of us to give of your time and talent. By joining a team or committee that serves the needs of our programs, like you can join the team or committee for fundraiser dinners, you can join the team that's managing the craft fair. I haven't got the sign-up sheet, but that kind of thing. Joining teams that serve the needs of our programs by singing in the choir, by creating a presentation for the community. We have all these classrooms for you. By seeing that the fellowship hall is put back together in the right way. And by making sure that the lights are out and the doors are locked and the trash is out, just like home. Especially by joining in on the fundraiser dinners and supporting the team effort to put on a good dinner. We're very interested in people finding their voice and sharing their ideas and sharing their talent. Our amateur talent night coming up this Friday, September 20th, starts at 7. It's a ice cream social at first, and we really hope there'll be lots of people there to encourage those who take a risk to perform something. So you don't have to be there just to perform. Be there to be an audience, to be a witness to people spreading their wings and trying to share their talent. It's a beautiful thing. So all these aspects of community are especially blessed because they're taking place in an atmosphere of spirituality. Because we're seeking to demonstrate love, forgiveness, inclusiveness, tolerance, gentleness, peace. It's an opportunity for becoming more expressive and having more skill at connecting at the heart level. Spiritual growth and service go hand in hand. But also, prosperity and tithing go hand in hand. That is the fourth T, tithing of your treasure. Giving 1/10 of your income back to God. Tithing technically is. Unity is a religious organization that has always depended solely on free will love offerings to continue to exist. From the top down, the churches and the Unity School and the association, all of these organizations, they don't charge fees. They exist by love offerings. It's the people who have been helped by the Unity teachings who have made it grow and thrive by their love offerings. What we've come to see is that when you make it a practice to tithe 10% of your treasure, you tap into a universal principle of prosperity. We teach this as a core teaching to all Unity students, that if you want to be prosperous, tithe. Tithe to the source of your own spiritual nourishment, not to need, not to crisis. That is not actually acknowledging your source. But give to the spiritual work that you want to continue to exist and thrive. That is where you tithe to. In the bylaws of our 501c3 nonprofit corporation, it states, the purpose of Unity Church of Muskegon, a Michigan ecclesiastical corporation, is to teach the universal principles of truth as taught and demonstrated by Jesus Christ and interpreted by Unity School of Christianity and the Association of Unity Churches. In the accomplishment of this purpose, Unity Church of Muskegon shall endeavor to conduct services of worship and classes of instruction and to demonstrate the principles of truth by using them in operation of the ministry, and to adopt other means that in the judgment of the minister will further the principles of practical Christianity among people everywhere. This is our work. This is the work that we do. And by tithing of your time, talent, and treasure, you support that intention in a miraculous and extraordinary way. Miraculous because you are the miracle that this work has attracted. Extraordinary because you are the extraordinary being that this work is conceived for and dedicated to serving. Know this and be blessed by it. Amen. Our statement for meditation. You'll find on your program folder, I grow in my power to give of my time, talent, and treasure that I may live anew. So let's prepare to entertain this process, this realization. We relax. We focus on the light within. We breathe deeply and feel love radiating from the core of our being throughout the entire creation. This is what we give from. Our dance through life is enchanted with ingenious talent and energized by dynamic insight. As we awaken to the freedom that is ours by divine inheritance. And so our bodies relax, vibrating with divine life. Our minds tune in to that vibration of divine mind. And so let us vocalize this affirmation together. I'll say it once and then we can repeat it. I grow in my power to give of my time, talent, and treasure, that I may live anew. Together, I grow in my power to give of my time, talent, and treasure, that I may live anew. And silently in our hearts, we affirm the power of this intention and set it forth as we rest now in the silence. Our souls expand into the limitless abundance of our source. We are free. We are unlimited. We are the Christ in expression. For this we give thanks in the name and through the power of all that is. And so it is. Amen and amen.